Hey, I'm Jazz.
And I'm BRITT.
NYCWAO. Let's talk about
Scandal!
All right, we're going to first start out talking about the person who gets the Mother of the Year award. Mama Pope.
Mama Pope.
Mama Pope gets Mother of the Year award because she helped her daughter through a tough time, you guys.
She dropped that
And
knowledge.
I'm sure right now y'all like, what the hell are they talking about? But that's what mothers do. Mothers, when they see their child is in need of direction, they point them in the right direction.
Her. She's rearing her
and
child.
Her daughter needed help. I mean, what she did for Olivia was not only did she remind her of her status as far as the grants and things of that nature, she reminded her of who she should be. She said, I didn't raise you to be the help. The help. She said, I'd rather be a traitor than what you are. She said, you're the help and you don't even know it.
She out here with Emma Stone in the cornfields writing books and stuff.
Shut up. And she said, you're not on the right side. She said, but I'd rather be a traitor than what you are. You understand? So she turned a mirror on Olivia and showed her exactly.
And that joint really hit her in the heart because Olivia was like, Cyrus, are we the help?
And then by turning the mirror on Olivia, she also reminded her of what lane she is supposed to be in. Mm-hmm. The merging lane. All side chicks belong in the merging lane because you must know when to merge. And side chicks can also be called the help.
Yeah, because they're help. Yeah, you are helping.
and I thought that Mama Pope gets a standing ovation. Go ahead, Mama Pope. Mama Pope is a bad bride, y'all. Yeah. Y'all see how she motivated? Yeah. She ain't no joke. And she said, you stay out of my business and I'll stay out of yours. When she hit that,
if you want to live, Livy, then I'll stay out of it.
But you stay out of my business. But you see how she be talking all soft? The next thing you know, she giving her that. Yeah. But I tell you what, though. You think Olivia tired of her parents threatening her? Because they keep threatening her. They keep on. And Olivia really did try to get that reassurance from Cyrus. Ooh. She was like, just tell me that we're not the help.
And Cyrus was like,
if I told you that, I'd be lying.
You know what we are. But we're doing it because it's the right thing to do. What?
He said we got to do it for the house. Do it for the White House.
For the house.
But it's like, I think that because you notice that Olivia, she really took it to heart because what happened was Olivia Pope had recently watched 12 Years a Slave. And when her mother called her to help, she said, am I 12 years slave? But she's actually 4 years slave going on 8 years slave.
Yeah.
You know, because the thing is she up in that house. But at least
in the big house.
At least they house slaves though.
Yeah.
Her and Cyrus, they house slaves.
But she's in the big house. You know what I'm saying? So
at least they not in the field like Jake.
And her.
And Papa Pope was in the field. You know what I'm saying?
Quinn.
And all of them, they out there in the field, y'all. But
I don't even know where Harrison at. I guess
Harrison is just on some dumb edge. But y'all see how Mama Pope sit Adnan in there to straight set Pope and Associates the F up.
But my thing is, maybe she didn't go in there at first to set them up.
Nah. That was a setup from the get-go. What you talking about?
But but what I'm saying is she might, because when she asked for immunity, I'm thinking that maybe she was like, okay, you know,
I think she was
going back and forth.
She was trying to see what they could do. But I think
she was going back and forth because then when what's his name, Harrison was like, yo, this just means that we even. She was like, okay.
I don't know. I don't think Mama Pope would have accepted her with open arms if it wasn't a setup from the get.
Oh, I thought that she wasn't going to plan on going back.
You think so?
I think that she was, I don't know, I think that she was like weighing her options. Like she was like, either I'm just going to go back to Mama Pope or I'm going to see if they can get me immunity, then I'm a dip. Because she already came to him before.
I feel like it was a setup and Mama Pope even called Olivia just to set them at ease so they wouldn't think that Adnan was setting them up. That's what I think. What y'all think? Y'all comment below. But Olivia didn't like Adnan. You saw how she was acting? Yeah. She was not feeling her at all. Because
Olivia was like, bride, like, I get, like, yo, I will cut your hair off and sew it right in between my other tracks. Like, ain't nobody worrying about you.
I'm telling you.
She's like, ain't nobody worrying about you.
You are stupid. But you saw how, but Olivia, she's starting to get back loyal to her gladiators a little bit. I don't know if you noticed that. She's starting, because you saw when Harrison pulled her to the side, he was like, look, you know, I owe her. And then she was like, fine. Right. So she helped him out. So she
was like, this is not the firm where you can just change your mind.
Yeah, she was just the neck rolling and all of that. She was giving her all the stankness. But poor Harrison, he's so weak when it comes to odd nine. But she's a nice looking woman.
I mean, he hasn't really he hasn't really caught nothing since
Nah, he was with Josie.
Since Josie's sister daughter was there.
That
was
true.
A while ago.
But all I know is Harrison needs to type up because she stepped out of them panties and them red bottoms, and he was done. I think it was the red bottoms. It was the red underneath the red bottoms. There's something about that red, y'all. That's my favorite color. And that red bottoms, and she jumped on Harrison with a syringe, though, afterwards.
But that's what I was thinking, because she was like, I would have never, what did she say, turn my back on you or something like that?
Yeah, there was a lot going on
and then she was like, now we even. Because, like, she stressed it. Because I was thinking, like, maybe she just felt some type of way when he was like, nah, this just means we're even.
Nah, they set them up, man. Mama Pope sent her in there to pretend that she was trying to whatever. Because the setup was just, all it was about was getting the information that Olivia Pope had on her damn computer. And that's exactly what she did.
Why doesn't she carry her laptop around with her?
I don't know. But Huck's slipping, though. But he probably not effing around with her stuff because she keep complaining about everything he do.
That's true.
Everything Huck do, Olivia got a goddamn problem with it. But y'all saw how Olivia and Fitz was up in the Oval Office, all hugging and happy.
And he got the, pulled down the side zipper.
Mm-hmm. Wait, hold up. But back, whoa. Let's back up, though. But back to the fact that Mama Pope got all that information about the White House. You saw that when Jake saw Ivan with Mama Pope?
Yeah.
He's talking about, let's just see how this plays out. What the hell Jake doing?
I don't know.
What is Jake doing?
I don't know.
He playing.
Yeah, that kind of caught me off guard, too. Like, I thought you were serious about your job. You keep going to everybody and their mother talking about, you gave me a job, I'm going to do it. I do my job. I got a job to do.
He just running around, running his pie hole, playing games. But anyway, back to them being in the White House. You saw how they was all together and they just happy and happy-go-lucky. Olivia had no idea. Out of nowhere, yeah. She had no idea what was to come later. But hold up, y'all. Y'all saw how Nichols grabbed all up on Melly.
Melly, yeah.
And he said, I'm that guy.
That's what he said.
Because what he say to her, you like it there or there?
And she was like,
both.
Melly said,
but what the hell is wrong with Melly, man? Why she ain't locked them damn doors?
She's not used to it. She's not
Melly
used
said,
to
I don't know how to do this. She said, yo, Olivia, show me how you do this, son.
Yes.
She should have went to Olivia and asked for some
help. She told me, like, I pay how much. I pay how much.
And Olivia was like, bow down to the side hoes. Bow down. Get with it. But
bow down, bitches.
Melly don't know how to, cheat.
Yeah.
She not locking doors. She's getting fully undressed. Y'all ain't never seen Olivia and Fitz getting fully undressed.
Nah.
Yo, that's crazy. And at first I had to watch that again because at first I was like, wait, what happened? Did the daughter see them or didn't she? Then when I realized, she left the room and it was like, no.
That joint, oh my God. That, woo.
Poor Melly.
Embarrassing moment of the year.
Karen.
And Olivia was like.
Yeah, Olivia had that look like, God damn, these people. She was like, come on. Are you for real? But what was real funny was when Olivia went and approached Nichols. Talking about stay away from her.
And Nichols was like, oh, so you throwing
rocks. He did it with class at first.
Because he wanted to be like, you little slut.
Yeah, he wanted to say skank, hoe, tramp, slut, whore. What are you talking about? But he just smiled and said, glass houses. Because first he kept saying, do you have a point?
Yeah.
You must have a point.
Nichols is from the hood. He was like, your point is, your point is.
And then he did that hand thing too. And
your point is, your point though.
From the hood of the Bronx, straight up.
Your point though? But what is your point?
And he was like, glass houses, Olivia. And she's just so tired of people bringing up the fact that she's sleeping with the president.
Yeah, because she's like, but we love each other. It's not what you think it is.
Ah!
That's what it is.
That face she makes though when people say, she's so tired of it though. She's really tired of it. But it's like, you put yourself out there.
You still hugging and kissing on them.
You put yourself out there. And that's a message to the side hoes, side chicks, whatever you want to call yourself, you're still a side. You have to accept that that's your life. And this is also this is a message to all those single women. Like I've seen people have said this more than once. People have said, multiple people, well, I mean, if she's single, she can do what she wants. No, you can't. That's a married man.
Yeah.
And if you think, if that's how you feel, you can sleep with whoever you want, even if they married, then be okay with being aside. Yeah. Be okay with being called aside, and be okay with the treatment that comes with being aside.
Exactly, because it just doesn't make sense.
Because I would throw rocks all up in that glass ass house.
I'm a free citizen.
I'm a bust that ish down. You won't have a mother effing window insulation gone. I'm like, yo, you cold in the winter, you hot as hell in the summer. I don't give a F. And if it's raining, nigga, you wet.
Get out my face.
You wet. Get out of here. I'm throwing rocks, stones, all that. And I can do that because I've never been aside.
But the thing is, like,
get out my face.
You're a free citizen. Does that mean that I can just go and kill whoever I want? I can just go and take anybody's purse and
kind of
just rob
trash.
people? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yo, that's what comes with the
Your
side
theories
life.
don't hold up.
Yo, you don't
ain't
have
got the answers, Sway.
Okay? Yeah, Kanye said that on the Breakfast Clubs. You don't have the answers.
Kanye.
You don't have the answers. I love Kanye West, y'all. I don't give a damn how crazy he is because I like crazy.
But his hand was like,
I like a man who's crazy. I like crazy talk from a man. But when he said that, that joint speaks volumes.
Sway was all in his feelings.
You don't have the answers.
But listen, Kanye, but listen.
Side hoes don't have the answers. And if you support a side hoe and her antics, you don't have the answers either.
There you have it.
I got the answers though. Because didn't I tell y'all Fitz was going to be fitzing? Didn't I tell y'all Fitz was going to be caught up in his feelings? The minute he found out Melly was sleeping.
But did you see? Yeah, with Nichols. The look in his eye.
The lunacy that came into place.
He was on Snap.
When his daughter said, why? She's sleeping with Uncle Andrew. She's doing it. I saw her. He looked at her. Looked at his son.
He had a break. He had a mental break.
He looked at his son and then
looked at Olivia.
But before he looked at Olivia, this happened. He looked at Olivia.
Son confirmed it.
When he looked at Olivia, that's when he knew, oh shit, for real.
Wait, y'all serious?
Because he looked at her, looked at his son and was like, word? Then looked at Olivia oh like, shit, for real. And then he went manic. That dude went crazy right then and there.
And Olivia started running. She said, Calvin!
You're so stupid.
From Django. When Steven was like, Calvin! That's what Olivia did. She was like, automatically.
Yo, Fitz
running after him. He'd making a spectacle all up in the Pentagon. I mean, the White House.
Yo, Fitz was tight. Fitz went storming.
Fitz said, I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said, knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out.
He definitely did. He went up in there and he punched him dead in his eye. Like, right dead in his eye. He didn't care. But I told y'all. Who got the answers? Jazz got the answers. Kanye need to call Jazz because I got the answers. I told y'all when Fitz found out, he was going to go bonkers because that's his wife.
But did you hear what he said?
Hold up. Because guess what? Because what? No one touches the first lady.
Wow.
And because you have to listen to the word first lady. It's like, it is a wife. It is the equivalent of wife. The first lady. If a man is married, he has a wife. That's his first lady. Even if he is a dog piece of trash, he ain't gonna want nobody touching his first lady. His wife. Oh, y'all crazy. Even though he don't like that Olivia deals with Jake.
Yeah,
he's not turning up.
He never
not like that.
He ain't never punched Jake in the face.
Oh, he turned the F up about Melly. What's that mean, y'all? What that tell y'all?
But did you hear what he said to Olivia when they were when he was about to go cocotte Andrew?
You knew?
No. He said, "Were you so?
Yeah, were you gonna tell me? Yeah."
So she said, "After
the interview, I was gonna tell you," and she's running after the interview.
She's getting in trouble about not telling him that his wife is smashing somebody.
She better pray that man though. She gonna get a spanking. But I don't think Olivia's gonna be getting any naughty girl spankings for a while because Mr. Fitz is caught up in his feelings about dear old Melly. But hold up. Before we go further into that, give us a moment. Let's talk about them goddamn Grant kids. What the hell is going on? First of all, those are the worst children I've seen in a while on television.
They don't look like Fitz and Millie.
Yeah, they could have picked some better kids that looked more like them. And probably that was better looking. I don't know. But they just they didn't look like them. But the bottom line is, those badass kids, did you hear that little girl tell her, shut up, get out of my room, stop lying, shut up and get out of my room. Do you know what would have happened to us?
I don't know.
Brittany recently yelled at mommy.
What did I yell at?
You yelled at mommy when mommy woke you up because she was like, you need to do the dishes, and she wanted you to close the window in the kitchen.
Yeah,
and then you was like, mommy, please.
No, because she started going, oh no, you told me to close the window, then you telling me that's not how you close the window.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And then you want to tell me watch out for the shade. Now I'm about to break the shade. I'm about to break the window. I'm gonna physically break this window out, tear the whole side of the building down. You know what I'm saying? Start an earthquake.
But see, I'm the oldest. I can't do that. If I did that, it would have been a big old argument. And
that's because Jasmine be in her feelings.
Yeah, I do. I'm like Kanye. Don't say nothing crazy to me, because then I'm gonna be like, well, what you mean by that? And you don't have the answers. You don't have the answers. I know how to close the window. You know, it would have got to that. Brittany says something and mommy just goes, and walks away. That's because she the youngest. That trash.
Is it?
Yes, it's trash. But whatever. Anyway, y'all heard how that child was talking to them? That child, no, when she said to Fitz, did you tell mom that you're going in his room?
Yeah.
What?
But that's before,
you know what Gina would have said to us?
That she didn't have
you don't have a room in here. You are only here temporarily.
Yeah, and they really are. But that's because she didn't have no respect for him. She was like, he's a cheater. Why are you still with him? Don't you know that your mother and your father are the first lady and the presidents of the United States of America? What are you talking about?
It was crazy though.
She's kind of basic. I don't like her.
I don't like the parents. I'm gonna be honest with you. Fitz look like he don't even like them. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't like them fools anyway. I'd be like, yo, when they would have started talking that trash,
I'd be like, we had you only for political reasons. Like,
yo, sitting at that dinner table, how they was acting, I can't have no kids sitting at my dinner table not talking to me. Cause I'll be like, everybody get the F up and get the F out. Since you want to be acting on stank like that, I'd flip the table. Yo, get the car and take them back from whence they came. They don't need to be here. We don't need them for this damn interview. The hell with them.
They kind of wanted the interview though with the whole.
Yo, I don't have no kids. That's what I would have said. They'd be like, where's your kids? And effing themselves. I'm tired of them.
Stop.
Nah, bruh. Because I would be mad. Like, and I thought it was really cute with Melly and Fitz in the bathroom.
Yeah, and she's...
because I remember me and my husband, I would have to like kind of, with husband and wives, you do those prep talks with each other. And my kids are small, but I would say to him, oh, make sure, if the kids need something from the dad, because sometimes the dads be a little, and that's normal. The dads be a little... in their own damn world. Out of touch. Not saying that they don't care about the kids, but generally, it is the mother that says to the father, okay, make sure you blah, 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 blah. Tell her this. Give them a hug about that. They need a little bit more love. Whatever the case may be. I thought that was cute. But when they sat at that table, and Melly was like, oh, I didn't know if you were still a vegetarian. And she was like, yeah, pine salad, whatever. And Fitz looked at that salad and then looked up at her like he had this look like...
They're like, what?
Fitz don't like them kids. He don't like them. And I mean, if I would have just been honest and said, look, my kids don't really dig me and I don't dig them either.
Hey, but how about the baby looks like the little baby from the Addams Family?
Yeah. Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
That part, though. His part on the side, though. His part slightly to the left. That baby. But no, what was funny was when Abby said, yeah, he works for the school paper and he plays lacrosse like rich people do.
That is what rich people do.
She said like rich people do.
Because I mean, it is. It literally is. I think that I've said maybe 2 words to anyone that I've ever known to play lacrosse. Because I don't know them.
Get out of my face.
That's the thing. Like, I don't know them.
So back to Fitz and the lunacy that took place. Fitz went in there, punched Nichols in his face, and basically that punch said, You know what that punch told him? Don't touch the effing first ladies, bitch. That's what he said to him. Don't touch the first lady.
And Nichols on his Olivia talking about, this is not just some fling. Like, it doesn't really matter at this point. It doesn't matter.
Fitz up here, Nichols. He's Olivia now.
Olivia was like, yo, you gotta go. And he was like, I'm not going anywhere.
I'm going in there.
That's my baby girl. That's my baby girl.
He said, I'm going in. He said, I'm going in there. And Olivia was like, get out of here. But she saw herself.
Yeah.
She saw her. How she looking? Running around this White House chasing after some D that ain't yours. And he running around here chasing after some vagina that ain't his. And he got the memo. You don't touch the first lady.
He don't really care.
He don't. Because he's like, yo, this is mine.
But Melly tried to have some class. She was like, Andrew, my kids are here.
Yeah,
and he was like, I don't see them.
But, you know.
I don't
see them. He walk around here. And he got in that thing. Yeah? He said, let me show you what a real player working with. Melly caught up. I wonder if she's going to be able to resist later. No. But the thing that
10 years?
But the funny thing is, when Fitz went in the room, Melly comes in there and he's like, how long? You saw how Melly was like, what? Like, Melly had that look like, are you serious right now?
Are you serious?
With this clown-ish you coming at me with? She was like, yo, does it matter? You've been cheating? You said?
Yeah, she said, you can cheat, but I can't, right?
Yeah, because basically it was like, oh, poor Fitz. Poor Fitz is sad. You know when Fitz is sad, when he sits down and crosses his leg and he's sitting there like.
Yeah, like he wish he had some scotch in his
Because he like, yo, what the hell? But Fitz, I can honestly say, that scene, Melly and Fitz, as y'all would say, as some of you people would say, as the gay people would say, the gay guys say, Melly and Fitz was everything.
Giving me everything.
They was giving, yeah, that's it. See, I don't even know how to say it right. They was giving me everything. They really did, though. Bellamy Young and Tony Goldwyn's chemistry, I love it. Everybody talks about Fitz and Olivia's chemistry. I like Melly and Fitz.
Because it's more subtle, but
it's so deep, and it's like, that joint is like kinetic energy. That joint is crazy. I like it. Them two together, they was doing their thing for this show. I thought that the best scene was that talk that they had in that room.
Yeah, I was kind of
that was the turn-up scene of the show.
I was kind of upset that they just snatched it away from us.
Yeah, they
went
played
to commercial, we came back, and it was just like, okay, we're going to do the interview.
They played too much. No, but it was Olivia and her side chick self not knowing that she's supposed to stay in the merging lane. That's why it got messed up. But the side chick is going to do that. And that's all Shonda Rhimes is showing us. That the side chick will always make that mistake and forget to stay in the merging lane. The
Even
side
if she
chick,
thinks she's helping, because she thought she was
will
helping.
always wind up in the left or in the center, and then go, oh, my bad, and then try to merge real quick and cause all types of cars to honking horns. Everybody's honking and yelling.
Get out the way! Learn how to drive.
And then she'll get back in the merging lane and stay there. Okay? But, you know, that's what Shonda's showing us. But I thought that scene was really good. And when he was like, you turned me away, that was the clear indicator. That scene told us right there.
He said, I would not have looked anywhere else.
But that told us right there, Fitz loved her. That scene right there said he loved her.
Yeah.
Because he said, I would never have cheated.
And
he said, but 10 years. He said 10 whole years. 10 whole years.
Fitz was 10 years a slave.
Yeah, Fitz was
so
10
Olivia,
years.
she got a couple more years to put in, I guess, being a slave. It's not.
But, you know, I thought that was telling, though, because it's like, it's sad, though. The whole situation is really sad.
Yeah.
Because it's like.
But I'm just like, was he exaggerating, or did he really mean 10 years? Because if that's the case, Melly should not have attitude about anything. I'm sorry.
Shut up. No, but it's like, you know that they had the kids for the political thing.
Yeah,
you know, they had. I guess that's when they had to make things happen. But basically,
that's a decade.
But he's basically saying she was cold.
Yeah.
She was like, it wasn't what it used to be.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
But
he said, you know, he was like, I mean, I can't blame you. Like, you don't, you know, you're all dried up or whatever. You can't control your body.
Her libido is dried up. I can't be mad at her. He said, that's what I thought. But come to find out,
didn't want me.
And the way he said that, it was really sad. Because, you know, a lot of people, we think that, you know, well, women, you know, we and I'm not going to lie, I'm one of those women. I hold men to a very higher standard. And I expect my man to be Superman, strong, and you can take anything. You can take that silver bullet, take all that ish, you know. But men do also have feelings too. And that is something that as women, we do some stuff. Well, at least I'm that one of those type of women that I don't want to say forget, but it's like I got to be like, oh yeah, I guess his feelings might be hurt.
But I just want you to know, this is real sidebar. You also forgot that Superman can take a silver bullet. Werewolves can't. Okay? I'm sorry. I just want to...
What the hell?
It's werewolves that can't. Okay.
Truth be told, I like my man to be a vampire. You know?
Skinny and pale. Anyway, let me stop.
Nothing wrong with that. You know? Team Edward. But, or Lestat. Anyway, but the thing is, like, you know, and it was sad because when he said you just didn't want me. Like the way he said me, it was like
that's ridiculous.
Damn, and you know Fitz got that problem anyway.
Yeah, and Fitz is always in his feelings. And I'm not a type of person that's always in my feelings, but I can't.
Yeah, that would be devastating because it's like you don't want me. Like what's that?
You should wake up and make me feel desirable.
But it's so sad though because it's not necessarily her fault. We know it's not her fault
at all.
But what Melly was dealing with, and that's why when she kept saying what I did for you, everyone
he was like, you didn't do nothing because try to move up politically,
and everyone sees it as a political move for her. But you have to understand, she kept quiet for him. Because it's not about so that he could be who he wanted to be. Because she know he would have folded. She know who she married to. And women out there, you know, you wives out there, you know when you know your husband, just like your husband knows your wife. You know, husbands know their wife. But women, especially if you are a mother, you tend to nurture. Even though it's like your man is a man, but you still nurture him and you still take care of him. I mean, you should be taking care of each other. That's marriage as well. But she was kind of like how Olivia fixes. Melly, it was a fixer too.
Yeah.
And she was fixing. She should have been honest with him. But it was her shame.
Yeah.
The shame is the number one because it really isn't Fitz is her only reason. Her first reason for not saying anything is shame. With rape comes shame. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how you psychologically deal with it. She dealt with it with shame. And then when she got pregnant, it was like she couldn't go. There was no turning back.
And the little boy's name is Jerry.
And she had no choice, though. Because you knew Fitz was going to do that to please his father. She had no choice in that. And she knew that that's Fitz's agenda. It's always to please or do better. You know what I'm saying? So what is she going to do? Tell him your father raped me? Because now that's something his father took from him. Something else. And then Fitz he wouldn't have taken care of her. He wouldn't have been like, oh, poor Melly. He would have turned away from her. He would have cheated on her earlier. Let's be real. Yeah. Because he would have been like, he would have been disgusted. Not like that she did something, but it's like, And then he wouldn't have been fighting to become governor. He wouldn't have been as confident in his ability to do what he has to do. To became some lousy drunk. Now, so it's like, did she help him? Yeah, kind of, sort of. But as he said, it ruined her decision. I wouldn't say she ruined the marriage because we know that the person who ruined it is Jerry, the piece of shit, Grant. But the decision she made brought it's just bad. It's sad. But her decision to not say anything, her decision not to say anything was for him. It was for her and him. It was for her, so she didn't have to deal with the shame of it. You saw how heavy she was breathing when he kept saying, what did you do? Name one thing you did for me. Name one sacrifice. Name one sacrifice. Because can you imagine? It's like you want to tell this fool, but telling him vindicates her. But telling him will destroy him.
Yeah.
If that ain't love, what the hell is it?
I think that's really cool because you only see those type of situations like in sci-fi movies or something, like between aliens or something. And you know what I'm saying? Like in most movies and TV shows, you only see that type of thing.
What you mean, the whole choosing to pick them over themselves?
Yeah, because people do that like, oh, I'll go to jail instead of her or whatever. But there's never like,
like for emotional reasons,
Yeah.
because being emotionally damaged is some real life issue, and that's you know what, you're right, because that's something that Shonda Rhimes in the writing they're dealing with, emotional damage, and how information can destroy someone, especially if it's not given the proper way. It's very easy to say she should have just told him. But at the same time, she knows her husband and she's looking at this man, whether it was arranged or not. She's been with this man. They've developed an attachment, and she knows the hold that his father had on him. And she knew that if she told him this information, he would not be president of nobody's United States of America. He'd be president of the bottle of scotch.
Yep. Yep.
Go ahead, Melly. Team Melly.
Go ahead.
Sacrificing for her husband. But when Fitz finds out, I cannot wait to see.
Wait, but when Olivia came in the room and Melly said, skirt! Oh,
Melly ran, y'all. Melly dipped.
Yeah.
Melly said, well, thank you, Olivia.
And he was like, I'm talking to my wife. I'm sorry, Liv.
When he told her, when he yelled at,
and Olivia was like, oh.
And she didn't know her name, but she found out what her name was.
Yeah, she was like, oh, that's what Olivia was like. I thought I recognized her.
She realized her name when Fitz said, "I'm talking," because she said Fitz about three. She said something to him about 3 times. She said, "Fitz, I know y'all dealing with this, but we got to do the thing. Fitz, I'm talking to my wife."
Burn.
The merging lane. You must always remember that, side chicks. You must remain in the merging lane. And if you ever come out of the merging lane, you must always at least remain close to the merging lane. Don't go all the way to the left lane. Don't do that. When you know goddamn well you're supposed to be merging. Because then all you do is complicate things for everybody else. Trying to cross over the center lane, getting back over to the right. Everybody honking, screaming, you in the way. You're embarrassing yourself and others. Tripping all over yourself. Looking stupid. Merging lane. Remain in the merging lane. Then you don't have to worry. You won't need GPS. Because you'll know to stay on that merging lane. You know when to get off and come on.
Dang.
You feel me? But it was I just want to go back to that scene with Fitz and Melly. I thought it was the turn up scene of the goddamn show. It was so moving. I thought it was very moving. And I mean, I was upset that Melly did not state then. I personally, as a writer, I felt like
we deserve that.
We deserve that. We've waited long enough.
I mean, he's already had 4 years. He can know now.
Yeah, I'm ready. We're ready. Who's ready out there? Y'all comment below. I felt that was right then and there. If she would have said that, and then he would have got, because I think that Fitz would have blinked, went, and they would have got them kids and still got them right, and did that interview, and he would have been like, we're going to talk about this later.
I think the first thing he would have did was he would have cried, truthfully.
Yo,
Nah, if she would have told him that, he would have been like, yo, tell him, forget it, I don't care. I'm resigning tonight. Tonight. I'm packing my stuff.
We would have saw Fitz out there digging a grave.
I'm packing my stuff.
He would have been digging his father's grave. Talking about, get this nigga.
Stop.
I'm sorry, y'all. He was like, get this motherfucker about this goddamn dirt. Hit him in tight.
Yeah.
Just to fight. Hold him up.
Yeah.
Hold him up. I'm not finished. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all. That joint is crazy. And if they cremated him, he gonna have to be like, God damn.
He gonna get the joint and be
like, blow that ish. I make it rain these damn ashes all over the garbage can. You feel me? I mean, it's just, yo, he gonna be mad as hell when he find that ish out. But what you think? I mean, because I feel like with, like, they just look a little bit too happy. When they went to do that interview, y'all. But you know what happened. Listen, because I feel like when Fitz was in that office, it was like he in there talking to her. It was like he was pouring his soul out to him. He said, you locked the door.
He said, you shut me down.
You shut me out. You locked the door. You wouldn't let me touch you. And she was like, because it's like.
He said all this time, I've been feeling guilty, feeling like a monster.
Yeah, like a mother effing monster.
But she'd be like, ooh.
She be like, skirt, miss me on that, Fitz. And she be like, chill, Fitz. He basically said, yo, you played me to the left. I felt like trash. I felt unwanted. You know, I thought you didn't want me, but then I was like, well, maybe it is because she doesn't feel sexual after the kids. But no, you got to feel sexual if you letting Nichols hit it. You letting him smash.
But the question of how long have they been smashing, like, that kind of was dumb. Like, you know they haven't been
He know daggone well she has. But that's what it is. That's what's driving him crazy. That's what's burning in his brain. Then he asked her about Jerry, the kid. He said, was it before Jerry? Because you know he's like, what the f? Because he's like, how is this possible? How is this happening and I didn't know it? But now he's getting basically a taste of what Melly felt.
Which is so disgusting is that kid is like his brother, basically.
It might be, might not be.
May not be, but
the thing is, he's getting a taste of what goddamn Melly was feeling. Yeah. And I think that's why it was so easy for him to scream at Olivia. And guess what? Guess what Fitz about to be telling Melly? You're all I ever wanted. You're all I ever needed. Yeah. So tell me what to do now. 'Cause I want you back. Ow! Hey! Yes! Y'all remember that? Yo, in sync. That's what he gonna be like. You're all I ever wanted. I'm telling you. You're all I ever needed. I love me some NSYNC, y'all, man. I want you back. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Especially the fact that he knows that dude been touching on his wife. That he been touching you. He about to be like, chill. Now he about to be running around trying to make sure that dude don't touch on his wife. Yeah. And if he's focused on that, how's he going to give Olivia any attention? Yeah. Because he ain't going to give a goddamn. He going to be running around making sure that Melly keeps her legs closed. And if she going to open them, that she open them for him. Because what's bothering him is that, yo, you just didn't want me. That's what he's thinking. So what he's going to be trying to find out.
What's wrong with me?
What the hell? What does he have that I don't have? What's going on? And she was like, no, I was not. And he was like, all right. When he was like, so just start now? Are you doing it? Yeah. And he's like, okay, because now he's feeling like, okay, you just was hot for him. That's why you wasn't giving me any. But he know that don't make no sense.
It doesn't.
You know, Fitz,
not for no 10 years.
Fitz is about to be really trying. Yo, it's about to be real crazy. And Olivia gonna be getting her feelings hurt. But didn't I tell y'all? Who got the answers, y'all? Jazz got the answers. I told y'all. And Olivia about to be feeling real stupid out here in these streets, and he gonna keep on.
Hey, but you saw it was so cute how when Olivia, of course, she was, did what she was supposed to do and handed the baby to Melly, and Melly was like, "Thank you, Olivia."
Mm-hmm. And you saw they was like, "You ready?" And he looked at her. He was like, "You ready, Mel?"
And then Papa Pope called her.
And what he told her?
He was like, "No matter what, families are gonna stick together."
Bow.
And the Grants were like,
winning smiles. Yep. Yes. No, but you hear when Olivia was like, I'm at work. It's not my place.
Yeah, so she said, you need to go and apologize to your family and fix your family because it is not my place. Oh, you just now figuring this out?
And she definitely just figured it out. She thought she had a place with them.
But she couldn't figure it out without Mama Pope.
Mama Pope. And it takes us back to what we said. Mama Pope gets the Mother of the Year award because she showed Olivia. She gave her directions to her goddamn place. Mm-hmm. In the lane she must remain in. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Stay in the virgin lane. Okay? That's what she's supposed to do. If you want to be, if that's what you choose, the life you choose is of side chickism. Side chickism 101.
Stay in your lane.
The merging lane. Come on, spread the word, y'all. Help us out there. We trying to help these side hoes. We need them to know what they're supposed to do in life. Because if side hoes know their place, there will be no problems in the world.
In the whole world?
You know side hoes are always the reason for a lot of things.
For terrorism.
They're the reason for a lot. Side hoes. Y'all got to stay in your lane. If you stay in your lane, a lot of problems won't happen out here in these streets. For instance, another side hoe we need to talk about is Charlie.
I knew he was gonna say Charlie. He don't know that he's a side hoe.
Charlie don't know that
he's
a
the
side hoe.
boyfriend.
He thinks he's the boyfriend. Quinn never made that man her boyfriend.
Yeah, he made himself her boyfriend.
Quinn is in a goddamn abusive relationship.
She is.
Obsessive relationship.
We gotta call the women's shelter.
Somebody help Quinn.
We gotta put Quinn in the women's shelter because now she ain't got a place to stay.
He nervous and jealous because he knows that Quinn loves her. That's what it really boils down to. He knows. And
But she is in a classic situation. She's a statistic, yo. Her boyfriend, she trying to get away from her boyfriend. He came and took over her house.
How do you do something?
And now
like
she
that?
has to go to the women's shelter because she doesn't have a place to stay.
And she should. She should. Huck will find her. Yo, she's tripping, yo. He asking questions with blood on the dance floor and all over his face. Talk about
wait, well he said,
what
so
happened?
tell me again.
Tell me again what happened.
I can't. First of all, I would have. And he's talking to her with a drill in his hand. I would have been drilled all through the neck. I'd have been like, yo.
Because that's what I was going to say. She better stop.
Stop asking me questions.
No, but she better not piss him off with that drill in his hand. She going to have a problem. But you saw how Quinn and Huck was doing the same thing at the same damn time. She drilling and he punching people in the face. They belong together. But did not tell y'all Huck loved Quinn because you saw how when they met up. Huck.
But Huck, the problem that Quinn has with him is that she doesn't know how to handle herself. Huck blew her mind when he licked her face. She was like, what?
She keeps
because that's
bringing
the
up,
only thing that she's talking about.
But I told y'all that before. She keep bringing up the fact that Huck licked her face. That's the only thing that really did something to her. Because she was like, he licked my face like I was some animal, like I was a piece of trash. But she likes that. She likes that. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with it. But you saw how when Quinn licked Huck's face,
Yeah,
she said,
got all up in his beard and stuff.
She caught him under that jaw and came up.
And,
she said,
and Huck was like, yeah.
Yeah. When it happened, Huck said,
yes, he did. Running in a field of daisies.
I love you so much.
That's what he said.
Queen, I love you so much. Lick me again. Please.
That's what he said.
Yo, Quinn licked the hell out of Huck. But then when she grabbed him up and started kissing on him, and she said, that's how it's done.
Yeah, no, she said, so, this is what it is? She said, yeah,
no,
that's
she said,
what
this
it
is what
is.
it is. Yes.
And he was like,
she's a bad bride at that moment. And I might start liking Quinn.
Yeah,
I might.
Yeah. But I feel like Charlie was in the bushes.
Yo, Huck was effed up when she did that. This was the episode of everybody being effed. Huck had the face of, what the hell? Yo, when she did that to him. Quinn had the face of when Charlie was asking her them damn questions.
Yeah. No, when Charlie was like, I moved in a couple hours ago. What are you talking about?
Yes.
What are you talking about? How you just moving into my house without asking me?
Yo.
And he said, so now I can keep my eye on you.
Yo. That was...
I would faint. If my boyfriend was that crazy, I think I would faint right there. Like, oh.
But you saw how...
No.
But y'all saw how even when Jake called Quinn in the office, it was like Charlie had an attitude.
Yeah, because he was
he don't want nobody
talk to
talking
you.
to
And
her.
Charlie was like,
all right. Like, he don't want anyone talking
that's
to
why
Quinn.
he had a girlfriend before. Because
Yo.
he killed her.
All I know is Quinn gave Huck the lick of his life. And she snatched him up and gave him the kiss of his life. And Huck was effed up in the game.
Mm-hmm.
She just needs to get the hell away from Charlie, though. Because you heard what he said. I don't like no... He said to no broken noodles. I don't like no broken noodles either. They're aggravating.
I don't really have a problem with broken noodles. No.
I like everything to be, unified. Everything to be what it should be. But, did you see when Jake told Fitz that he's not his bitch?
Yeah. Jake is just going around telling everybody, like, I do my job.
The thing is,
I got that hard work to do.
Because he was like, F you, I'll make the decisions, get the F on. That's basically
and
what he
Fitz
said.
is looking at him like, what?
And that's when Fitz had his what the F moment.
And then Cyrus had his what the F moment.
Cyrus picked up that goddamn vase and was about to go ham. And Jake was about to break his arm, shoulder, back, and everything.
Hold on, but then while Fitz was restraining Cyrus, Jake is just sitting there, and then after Cyrus went through all of his antics, he was like, I think I should go. Jake is a jerk.
And then Fitz talking about Jake. He was like, sorry for your loss. It worked out. But, you know, I like the dynamic between Fitz and Cyrus. Because you saw how Fitz basically protected Cyrus when he told the Secret Service people to back off. He was like, back off. Because they was about to grab Cyrus up.
Yeah.
They was about to take Cyrus to drag him around back. Like, yo, kid. But I thought that was really, it was jacked up. Because Cyrus knows. He knew Jake had to do his job, and he said that. He said technically he was doing his job. We're all, you know,
here to just running up after you, Fitz. So
doing what we had to do to protect the president. And Fitz, that was another effed up moment where Fitz was sitting there like, because he didn't know about James.
Yeah.
And James' involvement in the whole, you know, Publius and all of this other crap. But that Jake,
so much going on.
It was a lot going on. Let's also talk about Jake's crazy ass going to see Papa Pope. Matter of fact, no, let's back up. Let's talk about Olivia's stupid ass.
When?
Still looking into B613.
Oh yeah, and Papa Pope was like, bruh, like how stupid are you? First of all, you live in Washington,
let's
DC.
even back up. Huck already told her that wasn't a good idea. Like, yo, this is not what we need to be doing. And now,
I guess it's just the age of not listening to Huck anymore, because she just doesn't listen to him. When he was like, we gotta go get Quinn, she was like, deuces on her. She pulled out a gun on me, and I don't play that. Like,
yeah, basically. Now you mad about the gun?
Like, Huck choked you out, though, but you was still cool with him.
He didn't technically choke her out, though. He just grabbed her up. Everybody keeps saying that. He didn't choke her out. He grabbed her up, and she was afraid, and that's why she was like, oh.
Okay, but she didn't even give all of that when Quinn took the gun out on her, pulled the gun out on her. Quinn, she didn't put it to her face. She was just like...
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't that big of a deal.
All I know is Huck said, we need to stop this with B613. We're going to end up dead.
And she was like, nah, son.
And she don't listen. And what did Papa Pope do? Papa Pope had to call her. And he said, stop. I had to go call in favors for your punk ass. That's what he said. I had to go call favors in. And she doesn't put two and two together. The fact that he had to go
and he's not commanding anymore.
So don't you think that puts a light on him?
Yeah, and then now Jake is coming to him like, yo, I heard you was talking to my friends. Like, don't talk to my friends.
Oh, no, but Jake,
no new friends.
Jake is on some like, don't talk to nobody. Stay at the Smithsonian. That's all you're supposed to do. Go from the Smithsonian. Because it sounds like they about to give him a goddamn itinerary for his life. Mm-hmm. That's what he said. Do we have to change your retirement?
No, I think that he meant like.
Yeah, I know he knows he meant that, but he might give him some itinerary.
Like, you need to give you a new package.
Yeah, but let's talk about this. How Papa Pope, of course, schooled his ass again.
Of course.
And listen, y'all, Jazz is about to help y'all out again because Jazz got the answers.
Oh gosh, here we
listen what Jazz is about to tell y'all. Y'all remember this. Before I tell you this, as I'm telling you this, think about this. 99.9% of the time, I'm right. So far, I haven't failed you. I've been right. I've been right because Jazz has the answers. Peep this. You saw how when Papa Pope was schooling his ass, right? And he got mad because Papa Pope said, listen, yeah, you coming over here acting like you coming trying to threaten me, but this is all pretense. You just want to look in my eyes and say, okay, he walked the same path I walked. He stood in the same shoes I stood in. He said, no, we are not the same. You are you. I am me. You will never be me. We will never be equals, homie. You are alone. When he did that, he was like, I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Hey. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Because you know what Papa Pope is saying? Because he would have pulled up to the scene with his ceiling missing and he would have blasted Jake had the roles been reversed.
That's true.
But peep this. Papa Pope would have ended Jake, but Jake can't end Papa Pope, y'all. Y'all think about this. Y'all marinate on that. You heard what Jake said to him?
He said, no, thank you. And now I just know that when I want to kill you, I'm going to do it myself.
He can't do it. Because you heard what Papa Pope went? He went,
Yeah, he said, no, he said,
Yeah, he was like, He can't. Y'all want to know why he can't kill Papa Pope? Do y'all remember when Huck tried to kill Papa Pope? What happened?
Huck was shaking in his boots.
He couldn't do it. Jake can't kill Papa Pope. I don't think anyone that has been under his command could kill him.
But Jake and Huck were both in the hole.
But that's the point. If you were under his command, you can't kill him. I don't think Charlie could kill Papa Pope. Quinn could.
Yeah.
As far when I say can, I mean as far as physically being able to try to pull that trigger. They can't pull the trigger on him. Remember Huck? Because they're under his control, y'all.
They're under his command.
Ah! Papa Pope ain't no joke. Because he's on that throat. I told y'all. I'm telling y'all, think about it, y'all. And I know there's certain people like Sijin and with Troy Soldier.
Troy?
Is it Troy? I think it's Troy. Yeah, Troy. Troy Soldier. I'm thinking that those 2 subscribers, because y'all comments, we be kind of in line. I'm thinking that y'all gonna be like, yup. Y'all remember that? All of y'all out there, y'all remember that? Think about it.
Looking like a fool,
shaking. He could not do it. Remember? Papa Pope, and that's when Papa Pope was first really on the scene, and I was saying how much I loved him, but you know I love Huck, but I was like, whoa, this dude is serious. He had Huck trembling. He couldn't do it. And remember what he said to Olivia, what I've realized is he still got control over me. I'm still not free.
And all Jake want to do is be free, but you can tell that he's not free because he tried so hard.
I really hope that the writers remember that they wrote that in that one scene. No, because that's the true art of writing. If you can just bring it back together, That's that bow, yes. That did happen before. It can't just happen with Huck. Anyone who it can't be just Huck. If the writers are paying attention, y'all mofos better be paying attention up there at Scandal, man. Don't be playing, Shonda. Stop playing, Shonda. Don't play, Shonda. Don't be playing. But you saw how Papa Pope, and really, real talk, the reason why Papa Pope called Olivia and was like, your family got to stick together, is because he knew that once Jake came for him, he knew, when Jake came there, he knew that Jake would go for Olivia.
Yeah.
He knew that. Because he's not worried about him. He said family has to stick together. He has to protect her. He has to protect her. Well, her dumb ass, and she don't even realize it.
She don't
realize that because you remember when she was like, you got to be careful. Remember when she kept saying that to him before? Y'all remember how much Papa Pope wasn't worried? And what I tell you, Papa Pope ain't worried about nothing. That's why I ain't worried about nothing. I ain't got to worry about Papa Pope. My boy Papa Pope. Papa Pope, I ain't got to worry about him. Because he's command. They cannot take him out. And if they don't, I'm telling you, if y'all remember that scene with Huck and Papa Pope, and how Huck was like, he still got control of me. You feel me? Y'all remember that? If those writers remember that, it would make, you know what I'm saying? They can't play games with this. They better not F it up. Because that would be writing that would be the most beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? That's great writing. You know what I'm saying? When the writer can remember, oh yeah, I put this in there. Let's bring it full circle. Because it can't just be Huck. It can't. Because then you got to explain that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? She ain't with me.
No, I hear what you mean. I hear.
You know what I'm saying? Like that joint is crazy. But you know, Jake, and the thing is, and I think that Papa Pope recognizes what you said last week, that Jake is a mother effing monster.
Yeah, he is.
He sees it. That's why he's coming at. That's why
he was like, "The shoes, your walk is not my walk. We will never be equal."
But no,
but some other ish.
But that's why he's coming for Olivia. Papa Pope. No, that's why Papa Pope is coming to help her.
Oh, gotcha.
Because he knows that they're going to take her out. That whole goddamn Pope and Associates is going to be gone. Wiped clean. Y'all saw how Jake be doing stuff. First of all, they're going to
turn her office space into a Walmart.
But you know what, and I think you know what triggered it, what really set an alarm off for Papa Pope? When Jake said these words to him, I know I have to come and do it myself. When I want to kill you, I have to come and do it myself. I think that was the alarm, because he was like, yourself? Y'all ain't see Papa Pope out there doing nothing. Your job is command. That's how you know Jake got the game twisted. He don't know what his job is. He did not pay attention in orientation. He is not following his job description. He's not supposed to be doing that, because then you're getting your hands dirty.
Exactly.
And it's not, that's not your job. Your job is command. Your job is to command. Okay? And like when he told Fitz, you are commander-in-chief. I am command. I do this. I do that. You sit, hold babies, and be pretty.
Yeah, Fitz's face was like...
Fitz said, I fucked up.
He didn't know how to handle the situation.
Fitz said, I effed up. He was like, Ving Rhames and Baby Boy, I effed up. He was done. Because he was like, man, Fitz might be calling Papa Pope next week. Saying,
but who's gonna say?
He gonna call Papa Pope and say, I really recognize that you are no joke. I recognize that you are a G. I apologize. Please come back and help me. Because Jake is a loose cannon. He's tripping. The fact that he's talking about we're going to see how this plays out as far as Ivan and Mama
That
Pope.
was weird. That was just weird, though.
That was very weird. And y'all saw for scenes for next episode, he about to be banging on Olivia's door with this
another
stuff.
domestic violence call.
He's talking about, let me in! Let me in! Listen.
But that's her fault for playing with his heart, though, truthfully.
That is true. That is true. She did mess that up. She did that. That's the reason why Jake became a monster. But he's going too damn far. He is going too damn far. And I really hope that they pay it to the writers. I just want the writers to pay attention.
Jasmine about to cry.
No, because
Jasmine is about to cry.
It sucks when it's like a blessing and a curse. I have like a photographic memory. So I told you, I write. So I remember things. I remember a lot. If they don't remember that they put that in this storyline, it's already there. You can't leave that in the air and then have someone else who was under his command be able to kill him. Mm-hmm. You feel me? It makes no sense. Because then it makes me say, well, how come Huck couldn't? You know what I'm saying? And we already know Huck is badder than Jake.
Yeah.
What's up? Oh, what? Was he's more broken? Let's cut the trash. It just doesn't make sense. Like, for instance, the fact that Quinn is under, what's his name? Jake's command, but she was never broken. Like, she wasn't in the hole. I think it's for those who was, like, placed in the hole. Like, they are unable. Because that's where Huck was like, Huck was done. He was there coming after him, just like Jake. And you saw how Papa Pope wasn't nervous, right? Remember? You saw how when Jake said that to him, he did not blink.
Yeah.
Didn't even flinch. He just went, mm-hmm.
You are alone. Yo, Papa Pope and Bellamy Young Man.
Yeah, they dropped into that deep voice.
Melly said, she is my daughter, and I will fix it.
Yeah. She was like, cancel the interview.
Then what are we paying you for?
Yo,
what?
What it is they both want a Beyonce.
Yeah.
They both want a Beyonce.
They both have blonde wigs in their closet.
But that's what I mean. I think this episode was so. Who's your this? Because we gave it. It's pretty. This
is a long one.
So who's your Of course, this episode was turn up.
Turn all the way up.
So, but who's your turn up worthy character?
Oh, Mama Pope.
Mama Pope. Mama Pope looking bad, y'all. She doing her thing. She on her thug thizzle.
Was it Mama Pope? I don't know. Go ahead.
I'm trying to think. For me, it's two. It would be Melly and Fitz. I enjoyed them this episode. I truly did enjoy Melly and Fitz. I mean, it was, of course, y'all already know I love Papa Pope. So
yeah.
I don't even, but I think for this episode, I really enjoyed Melly and Fitz. Like I said, that scene with them going at it, that was the turn up scene of the damn episode. It was bomb. I thought it was just bomb. The acting between them was outstanding. They have some serious chemistry. I like it. And I like how they're allowing Fitz and Melly to really do their thing. And I also like the Fitz and Cyrus dynamic that's going on as well. I don't know if you guys have been noticing that, but it's like little subtle pieces
of we are friends.
Yeah, but Melly and Fitz did it for me this episode. Bottom line, turn down.
Adnan. Adnan is my
for having Harrison looking all.
Yeah, that dude was like, I can't feel my face. Type thing. Like,
Harrison looked like he rubbed cocaine all over his gums.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that. But Mama Pope came in on time because, like, how you knew Olivia needed to hear this right now?
Yeah. Mama Pope was no joke. She wasn't playing. And she's so classy about it, though. But I guess that's why Olivia handles her side chickism with class.
Yeah, and grace.
Yeah. You know, you got to respect Olivia for that.
She said, we had sex today, but it is not my place to, you know what I'm saying, get involved with your family affairs.
Glad she realized.
Go handle that, boo.
But child, it's being handled though. it's being handled, and they doing that interview. And you see how next episode he says something about, you don't tell me what to do or whatever. You know, he always checking Olivia. Olivia just like to be checked. That's why she 12-year slave right now.
Like how Fitz was 10 years a slave. I can't get over that. That's just so crazy. That's crazy. I feel bad for Fitz. I feel bad for Fitz.
And you know, y'all know how I can't stand Fitz, but I can honestly say this episode, I felt Fitz. I felt Fitz last episode too, but this episode, it was like, okay.
Everything was explained. Like, all right.
He explained a lot. Does it make it right? No. Because even though all of that, because the thing is, if you believe that was the issue, that your wife felt no sexual whatever, you kind of did throw it in her face.
Yeah.
That she was cheating. So you're still a dog piece of trash. You feel me? But
I'm like, but you have money though, so why didn't you like just take it to the doctor and like see what was going on if you really thought that it was just physical?
Because I'm sure Melly played the game and manipulated. It was like, I'm fine. You know how women can do. We can do that. We do that.
Let me get married and my dude be like, he can't do it no more. We going to the doctor.
This horn dog over
We're going to a Swedish doctor.
Gotta go to Sweden because you know they got the answers. They got the answers. They got the answers, man. Come on, fix this, homie.
I don't understand.
But I think that was it. I don't think we missed anything. If we did, mention it below. We're sorry that we had to put it up late. It's Sunday. But it was my daughter's birthday yesterday. So, we apologize. But anywho, enjoy this review. I'm Jazz.
And I'm BRITT.
NYCWAO. Deuces.